Suspended a mile above sea level, the highlands of northern Ethiopia are the rooftop of Africa. More than 3,000 years ago, this fertile plateau was the centre of one of the great civilizations of the ancient world. Today, it remains the heartland of Ethiopia's traditional Christian culture. Its villages, valleys and mountaintops, scattered with churches, monasteries and holy sites. Life here is bound to the rhythm of the seasons, the cycle of ploughing, planting and harvesting, punctuated by feast days, holy days and markets. Each week, the market in AKSUM draws in hundreds of people from the surrounding countryside. They come to trade, talk and interact, bringing with them everything from firewood to wheat, from honey to herbs. All the essentials of life are traded here, as they have been for many thousands of years. At the height of its imperial power between the 1st and 7th centuries, AKSUM was one of the great trading centres of Africa. The town minted its own coins and traded with the ancient empires of Rome, Persia and India. Gold, emeralds and ivory were exported in exchange for silk and spices. AKSUM's artisans were particularly able, crafting palaces, temples and stone carvings. Their skill is still evident in the remains which can be seen all over town. Today, AKSUM still supports a small artisan community. Baskets woven from straw and coloured with natural dyes are crafted for the tourist trade. Cotton is woven into the traditional shama, worn for special occasions and religious ceremonies. Painting is also a long-standing local speciality. The retelling of religious and mythical stories, a perennial favourite. Archaeologists have been working in AKSUM since 1906. Teams from Britain, Germany, Italy, France and Ethiopia have been studying the town ever since, although at least 70% of the area has yet to be studied. The remains of AKSUM's imperial past still dominate. Tombs, palaces, monuments and stone carvings are scattered amongst the streets and houses. The impressive stone stelae were built to commemorate the AKSUMite kings, who traced their ancestry back to King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Their varying status is embodied in the scale of their gravestones. There are more than 100 stelae in and around AKSUM. The tallest looms some 27 metres above the cemetery. The largest of all lies shattered where it fell. It is one of the largest single stones ever quarried by man, and is thought to have fallen as it was being erected. Shortly after this calamity, the AKSUMites converted to Christianity. AKSUM fell into relative obscurity in the 7th century as its empire and economy collapsed, but it has always remained a potent symbol of Ethiopia's religious and imperial past. The Cathedral of Mariam Zion is still the holiest shrine in all of Ethiopia. Its treasury houses the Ark of the Covenant. The annual festival of Mariam Zion brings together these threads of past and power. The festival begins with a night of prayer and religious services. Thousands of pilgrims spend days here, honouring the power and significance of the site. As dawn breaks, the cathedral is at the heart of a huge crowd. The treasures of the church are then paraded through the streets as part of a symbolic ceremony which moves between a series of holy sites around the cathedral. Each of these represents a different element in the relationship between the church and its power base. The ritual enthronement of the patriarch, the Dance of Solomon, the resonance and significance of AKSUM remains a powerful spiritual presence in Ethiopian culture. The festival arouses spiritual passions, reasserting AKSUM's role at the heart of the Ethiopian Christian Church.